Hello everyone. Today we are continuing from our previous video of mental health during the COVID times. In the prior video, we had discussed what are the different issues and problems people are facing because of the pandemic and have being forced to get out of their normal lifestyle, get out of their comfort zones. We also discussed a couple of tips to make this pandemic much more enjoyable, as if there is such thing like that, right? So we discussed about gratitude and the importance of creating a daily routine or a daily ritual. Continuing from that, today we are going to discuss some more tips of how you can not just survive but thrive during the pandemic times. Many people who were losing so much of time just commuting to and fro from work, like I'm from the Bay Area, and just going to my office and returning back is both ways more over 4 hours for me. So imagine having those 4 hours extra in my life. How much more can I achieve? And how much more can I create? And that's the reason I have been progressing more in my startup this year after COVID than I did the whole of the last year, because many of the distractions are reduced because we are not allowed to go out. We are not allowed to have a night out dancing or even go to a movie theater, or even the bad thing is we can't even go to the gym and work out. But the good thing about that is before this, I didn't even know what a beautiful place I lived in around the place where I take walks every day near the golf course and the park, and I have made friends all over my community, and we get fruits, vegetables and different things from everyone's garden. Isn't that wonderful, having that community touch? So my third tip for thriving in pandemic times is how to take nature walks as well as be involved in community, because we as human beings tend to like it more or enjoy life more when we have good relationships, not just with ourselves, but also with those around us, whether it be work or be personal relationships. And so when I started walking in the community, I noticed some of the nicest people whom I didn't even know that they existed, because before that I was always rushing from work to the gym to do my cooking and take care of everything on my plate. So the COVID-19 has given us more time to, to know our community, to have better relationships with our family, because we are all staying at our houses and we have no other option but to talk to each other and get to know each other better. But there are also some people who have no one to talk to, and they are suffering, and what they think in their head can get even exaggerated and become so big that they might get really depressed. So I would say another tip for thriving in this pandemic times is a simple acts of kindness. Go and make a call to someone whom you know that you might be the only person who calls them, and that will brighten their day. And instead of thinking no one will miss them if they are gone and no one is there, who cares about them, they will feel so much better, and they will you will not just brighten their day but also your day, because anytime you give back to someone else or you do a simple act of kindness, it makes you feel good about yourself also, that you did something positive, right? And it doesn't have to be something very exorbitant or exaggerated. It's as simple as making a phone call, maybe helping an elderly neighbor who can't go to the grocery store, buy their groceries and leaving it at their doorstep, or also like doing something simple like gardening in your own garden. Like when you do a gardening, and if the different plants grow and fruits grow, the flowers and fruits make everyone happy. Even little kids can do that, and that gives them some extra activity to do when they can't go to a summer camp and they can't go out that much. Also, the more time you have in the same household, you can get some time away from your electronic devices and start really talking to each other. And another good thing I wanted to mention is about the power of hugs. It's said that more than a 30-second hug reduces depression quite considerably. So don't forget to hug your loved ones who are in your immediate household, and make sure that they know that you love them and you care for them. Another tip for thriving in pandemic times is taking walks in nature. When I'm really down or I feel that everything around is falling apart, I go and take a hike in the redwoods for miles and miles till all the nervous energy wears off. And you can do the same, but please be considerate and be cautious that you are not walking in a fire zone, as most of the Northern California is in that zone nowadays, and you don't know where the fire is heading next. But the nature walk is soothing because the greenery of the trees and the tall redwoods or even the small trees, just looking at them soothes your eyes and makes you feel a little bit more relaxed. And imagine how it would make you feel if you're looking at a tall tree which is thousands of years old, like a redwood tree, and how many things they have seen, how many people they have seen, and what other changes they have seen in the world, right? Even just imagining that will make you feel different and better, and also will distract you from all the negative thoughts that might be going in your head about the uncertainty about the pandemic, and on when the things will get back to the normal. And also another good habit to have during the pandemic is cooking. And you don't have to be an award winning multiple star, 5-star cook, right, to do that. Just take a recipe, and it's available on lots of online YouTube videos, or you can subscribe to a newsletter which we send out almost every week and include some easy recipe with that, which is not just healthy, but it's also sometimes helps you boost your immune system. And who doesn't want to boost the immune system, right? Because no one likes to get sick. So I would say, like, cooking something which is more elaborate, the more depressed you feel or more down you feel, is quite a good idea. Apart from them, journaling is a good idea to get all the thoughts which are in your brain into the paper so that you have got it out of your system. Please let us know what else you would like us to cover. And don't forget the power of hugs. Until we meet next, keep smiling.